Hi guys, this is Hyunmin Max aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're actually going to go through the level up league cards. Will these brand new cards actually be in packs, or will there actually be nothing in packs? How to actually best prepare for this level up promo by actually investing the market, and of course what are some of the things that we can expect to see. Apologies for the voice and apologies for there being no video yesterday. I've been really sick for the past 1 week, so apologies about that. Anyway, we are back here today with some content. Let's talk about the Acuna that we have gotten yesterday, the flashback Acuna. 4-star, 5-star, high work rate. So finally, EA has actually shifted his position to center mid. For those who have played FIFA for a very long time, what we have been doing is Acuna, we have been swapping him from left back to central midfielder in-game. Now we don't have to do that. Let's take a look at the overall stats. Fantastic pace. All round, a very good card. I would say even the finishing at 87 and shot power at 91 bodes really well for him, especially if you want to use him as a box-to-box midfielder. He also has the outside the foot shot trait. So for me, he'll actually make a very good box-to-box midfielder, and you can actually go ahead and complete him. Let's take a look at the requirements itself. It's an 85 as well as an 88 rated squad with one team of the week or one thoughts. Comes out to about 140k, I would say. For a card of this caliber, it's actually very cheap for him, so go ahead and complete him. And we also gotten a Tobias Lauritsen. He's actually been shapeshifted from a striker to a center half. So he's 6'4" or 192 cm, which means that he should be pretty decent in the air. Medium high work rate, the most ideal work rate for a center half. 3-star, 4-star as well. We take a look at the overall stats. Acceleration at 87 is pretty decent. Agility and balance has been kept at 83 and 86 because he's actually lengthy. He has the power header trait as well. And also, his jumping is 97, which means that his jumping, his height along with the power header trait would mean that he's actually a very useful player at corner kicks on both ends of the pitch. Now, the requirements for this card is actually very low. It's just an 84 rated squad with one team of the week or one thoughts. Comes out to about 36k itself. So for context, the cheapest 93 rated card right now is actually 30k. So I think it's actually worth to complete him, even if you just want to use him out as fodder to complete other SBC. We also gotten a marquee matchups yesterday, throwback. So again, if you know how to SBC solution trade, you have made some pretty good coins. So for this specific segment of the SBC, your Man City players actually went up really high. Somebody like Kevin Phillips, he went from about 925 coins before content drop all the way up to 1.k, doubling in price. And he has risen further to about 2.5k itself. So Man City players, if you guys realize, they always do well when they're actually required in SBCs itself. Let's move on and let's actually go and talk about the XP that was actually released yesterday. And to be frank, it's actually very simple to go and complete. I'm talking about this extravaganza kit. All you have to do is score 15 goals, play 4 games, and win 2 games with this extravaganza kit equipped. So the kit itself, it's actually available to purchase in store for 75k coins. It's actually not that bad an idea, especially for those people who don't really have much time, but you have lots of coins. You want to go ahead to grind something like playing drafts, playing 5 games, with one Bundesliga player and one Saudi League player. So for people like myself, who is way behind in the season's progress, if I were to get 6k XP boost, which was what that kit would actually give you, it will actually carry me all the way up to almost level 30. I'll be at level 29. So if you have coins and you want to save the time, I say that's actually not a very bad shout to actually go and get the kit and go and complete the objective itself. So for those of you who haven't missed a day with your daily login, yesterday at content drop should be the time when you have gotten your Shapeshifters player pack. So if you did miss one, you will have one last chance today later at content drop. So try not to miss the last one. Now let's actually move on to talk about the league players itself. So we have no surprise because we have Enzo Fernandez already on the loading screen itself. So we all know he will actually be in it. Enzo is actually quite a decent player in FIFA, so I'm looking forward to this version of him. His last special card was actually the Future Stars card that we've had quite a while back. We have Timo Werner as well. If you guys remember and you guys saw my review, I used his Foot Birthday version and it was actually one of the best cards I have ever used in this version of FIFA. His pace in behind was really good. finishing prowess is actually next level. So I can only imagine, right, this version with all the enhanced stats, right, should be even better. I have actually very high hopes for this version. He can probably be one of the top few strikers in game, in my opinion. And then we also have KDB as well, who I personally feel this year he's actually not that meta. You know, we already have his TOTS version recently, so no, I'm not really too interested in KDB there. Now, the more recent ones that we have is actually Vlahovic. His previous versions, again, they weren't that great, so hopefully, right, this version gets an enough boost, right, for him to be at least semi-usable in-game. However, his UV links is actually quite helpful for the rest of us who actually have UV players. We have Renato Sanchez. Again, we already have his moments in game, so this one should be better. I already tried his moments out and it was absolutely insane. The thing is, right, I just wish that EA, right, don't actually release players, right, who already have like TOTS and TOTS moments, because that's actually so recent in game, and actually release other players, right, who haven't gotten many special cards. So somebody like Edison Cavani will definitely fit that bill. He hasn't gotten any special cards this year, and now that he has one, we will actually have a brand new player to try out. If you guys actually remember Juan Foyt from Objective itself, he was actually very, very good in game, right? I was actually very, very pleasantly surprised at how well he played at center half. So, you know, this version shouldn't be that far off, especially with the stats being boosted. And then we have Jesus Corona. Always welcome. Why? Because he's 5'5". The last special card he had was actually the World Cup one. So this one should play pretty well in game also. Now, Davies is yet another card that we have repeated. Previously, we had his TOTS version just not so long ago, and his TOTS version was actually an absolute beast, even in that central midfield slot. So again, this version should be really good. Now, the question that we have right now is, will these new level up cards be in packs? Right? Do we get the baby version from packs before completing the objectives, right, to level up to get the higher rated version as per this loading screen? Or will we get the baby versions from completing SBCs, right? Similar to what we had in your footballers promo. We could also see something along the lines of what happened in the Future Stars of Foot Academy. If you guys remember, right, we got the 82, the baby version of Gordon, right, by completing objective itself. And then, of course, you have to play a couple of games with the 82 to get the 84, so on and so forth. So those are the few possibilities that we actually have. So my best educated guess is all these league cards, right? Some of them will be in packs, right? They are standalone, so you probably cannot upgrade these standalone level up cards, right, through objectives. So those that can be upgraded, right, like your Enzo Fernandez, right, they probably will come as an SBC itself. So the baby version should be obtainable, right, through SBCs. That is the most likely scenario based on what EA has done in the past. Right, if the baby version can be obtained through packs, then that would actually be something that we see, right, for the very first time in FIFA itself. So my reasoning is this. Think about it this way. If the final version of Renato Sanchez, right, it's actually available through objectives, right, wouldn't that be a bit too overpowered? I know some people might say we're already in July. Game is ending. However, right, EAFC 24, right, actually releases at the end of September. So we actually have about 7 weeks or so before the end of September. If somebody like Sanchez is available through objectives, right, then most people's team, right, will actually be 2-stacked, and there will literally, right, be no players left to upgrade in your team, right, once you have completed this objective to get the final version of, let's say, Renato Sanchez. So unless they drag out the objective and make it such that you can only get the final version of Renato Sanchez, right, 3 to 4 weeks down the road, right, I don't actually see EA doing something like that. Now, of course, the next question right now is also, will there actually be a best of in packs? You know, if we only have a few level up cards in packs, you know, EA could potentially do a best of, right? They can include cards like your team of the years, your foot birthdays, your road to the knockout, etc., etc. However, I personally think that they would release 14 brand new level up cards into packs and then delay the release of best of, right, to during footies, because so far, right, they have never ever, right, released brand new cards, right, along with a best of re-release. So I don't actually really see them doing that. This is actually, right, really important to us, right, as traders, as to what happens today. If you get anything in packs today, like the best of or even your level up cards, your fodder would actually drop. If you get nothing in packs at all, then your fodder and market would rise. Frankly, I don't see there being nothing in packs. if the level up specials, right, are in packs, right, fodder will definitely drop. But if the pack weight on level up cards are actually low, right, again, right, the general market will rise except for fodder itself. So those are the couple of scenarios that we actually have. Let's talk about the fodder prices and where they are at right now. So 83s right now, right, they're actually at about 1.5k. 84s 3.2, 85s at 7.5k. So all these ratings, right, will drop if we get anything in packs. Your 83s, right, are basically going to go back to discard price. Your 84s could drop as low as 2.5k. And your 85s as low as 6k. So I actually wouldn't touch them. Your 86 and higher are actually very low already. They could drop further if we have a best of re-release, right? Because we'll have more higher rated special fodder cards. And those higher rated special fodder cards, when they're being packed, they will actually push the rest of our gold rare fodders, right, down. So what is the safe investment that we can actually do to want to touch like fodder gold rares? For me, right, one of the best thing that you can do right now, and one of the safest, right, is definitely, right, going on to pick up thoughts, right? Thoughts specifically, I'm talking about, not thoughts moments. Your fodder thoughts. I would say, right, bid on as many as you can at about 11,250 to 11.5k max. You should be able to win quite a few of them. There is no risk in this because this is definitely their lowest price and they can't go lower. Thoughts will definitely be needed during SBCs moving forward. And of course, if this level up promo, right, is what we think it is, which is a mainly SBC based promo, right, these cards will definitely do. Of course, you can also pick up moments. Right now, right, moments, right, they're actually really easy to buy at 12k on buy now itself. However, to be frank, I don't really like moments, right, as much as I like thoughts, because if you guys realize in my previous video, I already mentioned this. Thoughts moments are not always required in SBCs, right? However, thoughts are always required. So the good side for these thoughts moments is the fact that it's actually really easy to pick them up compared to your thoughts itself, because we have more supply on your thoughts moments. So if you want to invest in thoughts moments, there might be a longer hold compared to thoughts itself. But again, the good side is they're actually easier to win, right? So you can actually pick them up at about 11.5 to 11,750k on bid. Or if you are not, or if you don't have that much time, you can actually, right, pick them up at about 12,250 buy now. You can even go as high as 12.5k. I wouldn't go beyond 12.5k. And this is what I would call, right, a double investment. If you guys don't know what a double investment is, right, is people will actually use these thoughts moments cards, right, as an 88 rated card, or actually use them as thoughts moments to complete the SBC. So basically, right, in layman terms, right, they have two reasons to rise. So that is something that is good for your thoughts moments. So I also spoke about team of the weeks, right, in my previous trading video. I tell you guys to actually pick them up at discard price at between 10 to 10,250. And right now, they're actually already up to about 13,250 or so. So GG's if you listen to the tip and you actually bought the team of the weeks itself. I actually also tipped the people in my Discord to pick up team of the weeks at discard price yesterday when there was actually no trading video. So those who have already bought, you guys are already in the money. Would I sell now? Not necessarily. I will just hold, because I think they will actually be required and they will go higher, right, over the next few days. So right now, right, can you still be actually picking up team of the weeks? Yes. I think that right now, it's actually quite easy for you, right, to win them on bid, right, at between 10,750, right, to 11k. I wouldn't go beyond 11k on bid. It's still a very good price to pick them up at, right? I would do a club stock minimally if you don't want to invest. You can actually, right, also full send your team of the weeks. Like, I'm talking about sending like 2 mil, 3 mil into your team of the weeks right now. I see them going up to between 16 to 17k, right, quite easily over the upcoming week. So you make like about 5 to 6k a cut. So go get them on bid at 11k now. So your team of the weeks at 11k is my favorite, along with your thoughts. Right, those two are my favorites. I think they will do really, really well for the level up promo and possibly beyond. Now, the next thing I actually want to talk about, right, is a shapeshifter SBC that we have gotten on Wednesday itself. I'm talking about the goalkeeper Tapsova. Right, he has been shapeshifted from a center half to a goalkeeper. He's actually very tall, 6'4" or 194 cm. The requirements is just a 84 rated squad with 1 inform or 1 tots. Again, I would just complete him, right, simply for the fact that he's actually a premium shapeshifter, and Bundesliga cards are actually really hard to link. So just go ahead and complete him and try him out. And of course, if you guys are wondering, you know, when is the next time that the weekend league rewards will actually change, right? It's actually gonna be changing, right, when the season ends in 12 days or so. So the new weekend league, right, they will actually include shapeshifters in the player picks itself. So that is something that we can actually look forward to. So what other content, right, can we actually potentially see today? If we actually go to the SBC segment, right, we'll actually see that quite a number of things are actually expiring. So your silver shifting upgrade is one that is actually going to be going away at content drop later. And your thoughts and thoughts moments is going to refresh. And of course, we have your 86 plus player pick that will expire as well. Your 85 by 7 also. So the 93 plus thoughts and shapeshifter player pick don't actually refresh until Sunday. So we actually don't have any big SBC today. However, I expect to see a player SBC later tonight at content drop. Now let's actually move on and talk about this 93 plus shapeshifter player pick we got on Wednesday itself. So I predicted saying that it's very likely that we'll get either icon pack or shapeshifter player pick on Wednesday, and we did. The requirements, it was an 88 rated squad with 1 team of the week or 1 tots, right? So no tots moments there. And then we also have a 90 rated squad as well. So this SBC is actually 235k to complete based on current fodder prices. So our favorite ratings investments of 85s and 86s actually did very well. And these are all the screenshots from the people in my Discord. We're actually picking up 86s at about 9k. So at 11k. Right, yet another page of 86s from that same viewer. Right, he bought lots and lots of 86s at 9k. We sold them off at 11k. Right, more and more pages off. And then we also have people in my Discord picking up tots moments as well as tots itself. So for the tots itself, we bought them at about 16 to 17k, sold off at 26k. Your moments, we got them at between 13 to 16k, sold off at between 20 to as high as 25k. So all those are actually very good profit. And if you're somebody who follows the channels, you'll actually be making that coins, right? Again, yet another viewer selling 86s at 11k. We bought them at about 9k or so. And then we have this viewer selling 86s along with your 87s. So 87s, we're actually selling them at between 12,750 to 13,750. So we picked them up at about below 11k. So again, that's very good profit right there. And then 86s, again, between 10,750 to 11k. Yeah, another page of 86s sold at 11.5k. So basically, everybody in my Discord is making coins. If you follow the channel, you will definitely make coins as well, right? And then we have another member in the Discord selling his thoughts and thoughts moments. Right, everybody in the Discord is making coins. Even when I didn't release a YouTube trading video yesterday, I told the people in my Discord, go and pick up 83s and 84s. And this is what he did. He probably bought the 83s at between 1k to 1.1k. Right, the 84s at between 3k to 3.2k. So those are nice little flips there that we can actually do. So that's the thing. I told you guys, even when I don't do a YouTube video, I still tell the people in my Discord what to buy and at what price. So if you want to make coins, for sure, just join up the Discord while it's still currently free. Get more 83s. Right, it's actually so easy to make coins. We have been making so much coins, right, I would say for the best part of 2 to 3 months or so, and it's just so easy. You watch the YouTube video, get the buy price, and then you get the sell price from the Discord. That's it, you make coins. It's as easy as that. So join up the Discord while it's still currently free. Last thing I want to talk about is the Prime Gaming Pack. So if you guys actually have Amazon Prime, go and link your Amazon Prime account to your EA Sports account. You can actually get a free gaming pack every month from EA itself. And of course, if you appreciate all the work that I've been doing, whether on YouTube, on Discord, or on Twitch, you can actually sub to me on Twitch for free if you have Amazon Prime. All you have to do is, you know, click that link down below. I'll leave all the details down below for you guys as to how to link the account, how to sub, and all that good stuff. That's it from me. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. And if you guys want to see more leaks, trading videos, how to make coins, all the latest news and developments in the game itself, hit that sub button. Alright? And take care, guys.